Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your February 2024 read. This is going to be a general read for Taurus Collective, and we are going to tap into your collective energies and see what is very important that needs to come out, for this particular time. All right. So if you're looking for a weekly read or a love read, you're going to see that right at the end of this video, guys. Okay. And obviously, if you're looking for a personal read, you'll see it up here or my description box below. All right. So what is going on for Taurus? What do we have? Okay, give me one more card for Taurus. Okay, what is it that we have? Okay, there we go. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? Ace of Cups. Wow. Now, this could be, emotional awakening. It could be even focusing in on your spiritual intuition, love, your creativity, and even intimacy that's coming through as it pertains to your emotions here. All right. And then what do I get? I get the Nine of Cups coming through. Maybe there is some sort of wish that is coming into play. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, this could be even could be lovers or joining forces with someone, making a choice in love. If it's not romantic or otherwise, it could be making a choice in something that you love. But this is a wish that is being granted. What a way for this to come out right away in your read, right? A lot of water energy, and then I do get Gemini energy. And this is about birthing something new and moving in the same direction with lots of inspiration moving forward, right? This is beautiful. So let's keep this in mind. All right, let's go ahead and put this up here and keep this in mind in terms of your read. And then let's go ahead and take a look at your overarching energy on what is going to be very important that oversees the energy, with this theme coming through here. So some of you are getting an opportunity to partner with something else, doing something that you love, and you've got some sort of opportunity to join forces and some sort of wishes coming true with the Nine of Cups. All right. It could be coming together with someone. All right, let's dive in. Let's take a look. What is most important that Taurus needs to know about the month of February in the month of love, right? All right, let's take a look. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Okay, what do we get? I get Aries energy coming through. This is interesting because this is talking about an opportunity for forces like it could be like Aries is like the warrior, right? And this could be and I mentioned this in Aries reads too, is that there's people that wait for a time for something to change, and others sees it vigorously and then moves forward and takes action, right? So this is like masculine energy. It's ruled by Mars, and this is that fire energy. And so it's like this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for a new beginning. It could be a new startup, in love or in life. Maybe you're working on a new project or on a new business. It's also energy is that inner struggle mode. The energy of Aries is that inner struggle mode and that drive to be victorious and successful. So I'm getting that you've got this. You're focusing in on that now. You're being pioneering, victorious, courageous, and passionate. So this is, being brave. Maybe you're having that self-determination and that fighter's spirit and assertiveness, being very dynamic and self-assured. And this is what's coming in for the whole month of February here. Okay, so you're focused in on that. Now, you're in your shadow side if you're competitive. If you're being impulsive, anger, or impatient, or, in that fighting mode, or somewhat egotistical, or, having some sort of aggression. So just keep that in mind, okay? So be proud, have self-confidence, and with these huge horns, this just kind of reinforces that fighting spirit. So this is what I'm getting for you that is coming through. So let's just keep this in mind for your read, with that Aries energy coming out. And then let's go ahead and find out what it is that you need to step back from this month, okay? So what it is that we get here. So we get, let's take a look. Why do you get the High Priestess? You need to step back from your unconscious kind of side of things for a moment. Why is that? Father of Swords, the King of Swords, because it wants you to balance your mind. The Father of Swords is the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is having prowess and being very wise in the mind. So it wants you to step away from the unconscious for a moment. And why is that? Okay, give me one more card to complete the thread. Because it wants you to put something on strong, solid foundation. So, usually it wants you to focus in on developing a strong, solid structure. And what it means is like step away just from the unconscious, step away just from the mind. It's almost like you need to combine both and marry those both and to focus in on something to grow and put something on strong, solid ground. So it's like make something tangible. Use your mind to bring something tangible, to bring something to some stronger ground here. Okay, these are two major arcanas. So I feel with that Emperor Air energy, that's Aries energy. Okay, and you got a lot of air coming through, as well. Why is it that you are being asked? You're being asked to balance out. It's like balance out your light and your mind and your unconscious, your conscious mind and your unconscious mind, and bring in balance to this and put something on strong, solid structure. It could be something that you're working on a spiritual basis, guys. It could be something that you're working on to get grow, but you need to put something on a stronger structure. Why? What do we get? You want you to go for it. Step outside your comfort zone to put something on solid structure. Make the plans now and what you want to do, and this is about because now is the time, because there's some sort of favorable outcome that's in alignment for you at this moment. Ooh. Okay, so it wants you to not sit on something. It wants you to go for it instead. What do you want to move? What is it that that is going to be important for you? It wants you to move away from play and wants you to focus on the beginning of something. Why is that? Move away from some sort of play and focus on a new beginning because there's new growth coming through. Give me another card here that is going to be important for Taurus. Just think of if there's any other storyline that comes through. Step away because step away. So I'm going to read these all straight up just so it makes it a little bit more sense here. There's a change and then a knowing, because there's a change that's happening in your emotions that is because you're transforming energy right now with the Queen of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune, because destiny is at hand. Destiny is at hand right now. And the Page of Cups is about there's some sort of creativity that is happening. There's something to do with about your inner child and your shifting direction. It could be about being very, very courageous and charismatic, shifting direction, changing something, moving towards the wheel, which is good luck and decisive moments. It's like a time for good luck. It wants you to not stay. It wants you to get outside your comfort zone, shift things up, because the universe is going to change with you, and it wants you to be in kind of co-creating in this process. Interesting. Anything more that wants to come through? That this is really important to keep in mind. What do we get? Be the alchemist. You're being asked to be the alchemist in this process, okay, with that Virgo energy. You're being asked to change, not stay solid. There we go, guys. It took a while to get there on this one here, but it says, move away from the mind and the unconscious and keeping something stagnant, keeping something just on solid ground. I thought it was what you needed to move towards, but it's basically saying it wants you to make a change. It wants you to go for it and make some sort of change and get outside your comfort zone rather than staying where you're at. So the sun's shining on that. It wants new growth. It wants you to move forward towards a new beginning because the Wheel of Fortune is changing, and it's gonna, something about your emotions need to shift, and the alchemist is coming in with this Virgo energy. So this is all about feminine energy now. This is a work and your health. This rules, that's the sixth house of work and health, earth energy, ruled by Mercury. Okay. It's a magical spiritual connection to nature. In the healing arts, you might be focusing on the healing arts, natural remedies, and a deep connection to plants and animals. So this is about being of service and being very hardworking. Now, the Virgo archetype is being a workaholic, being very diligent and dutiful. So your shadow side is being narrow-minded and maybe, I don't know, it's like some people get into that cleaning obsession. I have a family member that does that. And we all have our things, right? just kind of steps out, and I kind of remember this, so it's like it's an opportunity for you to focus in on clearing out, observing, nutrition, order, just focusing in on being realistic and dutiful in some sort of way. So this is what you need this is about creating alchemy. You're being moved in some sort of way. So you're moving away from something to move on to something else. Now, what do you need to step towards? And let's find out what this is. Your inner strength. Leo energy, especially having that inner strength in love to balance something out, or just the inner strength in general, okay? Why is this inner strength, Leo energy, important? You might have Leo in your chart or dealing with a Leo. Oh, too many cards, guys. Okay, so give me 2 more cards here for Taurus, because I get the fight, because it's going to put you in, because it's going to balance out control in some sort of way. Wow. The inner strength to take control and balance something out. There's something that needs moderation in a situation. So why is this important then? So tell me why this is important, to balance something on moderation. Sagittarius energy, and I get a lot of earth energy, and to develop inner strength in a situation. Because life is always, like the waters are always going to have waves, right? This is life surfing. You have ups and downs, ups and downs. The waves go up and down, right? They come in and out and in and out. So this is basically saying, is because it's going to help you develop the strength of overcoming the starts and the ends, It's going to allow you to just, hey, let's surf here, Taurus. Let's surf on this, okay? Let's make it a game, and make it like a sport. You're approaching this like a sport. You're in terms of overcoming any sort of adversity. So it's like life is about surfing on a wave, right? And what else do I get? Your beliefs come true. So you create your reality. You are recognizing, and you know what? You're recognizing, you're changing your emotions. Because look at how she's looking at her emotions here. You're recognizing that you're shifting. There's luck coming through on how you shift on your emotions, and you're creating the alchemy. It has to do with your emotions in some sort of way. That's where you're creating a lot of the alchemy, because this is about overcoming adversity, right? And approaching, balancing something out and having the inner strength to do it and to take better control of that. For some of you, that's it. And so focus in on, recognizing and changing your emotions and reprogramming, things a little bit is what I'm getting, is what's happening. What is it that you need to know about it, additionally about moving forward? What do we get? I get the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Wands is about travel, change, and movement. There's progress being made. Yes, there's a change. This is a sudden change. This is lightning. So there's a sudden change that comes in and brings in balance. Give me more on that. So, what do you need to know about it moving forward additionally? The Sun card. I knew this was happening, because when I got your read, your underlying energy, look at the sun coming through out of that. 2 people moving in the same direction, a wish coming true in intimacy. Or in a connection, or maybe it could be a contract with someone, something of the sort. And or meeting someone, because this surprise is going to bring forth new vitality with the Sun card. It is positivity. It's going to give you freedom. It's about truth and openness, and like I said, new vitality coming through. Give me one more card for you. Nice, guys. This is success and optimism. That's why. And I do get the in reverse. I got the 9 of Swords in reverse. This is actually in reverse. This talks about that you have been, you're surrendering and releasing something, and you're taking better control, and you're a survivor. You've got freedom from what has since held you back previously within the mind. Oh, this is beautiful. Ooh, and that's why, in terms of needing to move forward, anything else? Now you're playing the high vibes. Now you're surrounding yourself with a lot more positivity as you connect with yourself and source. You're listening to different frequencies too. For some of you, that could be very much a big advantage. Sophia-go, in frequencies, and you're developing your tribe. Yeah, it's better communication that brings forth prosperity with passion. Ooh, Man, you got it all, Taurus here. You got it all. The throat chakra, you're communicating prosperity and you're moving forward with passion. High vibes. This is beautiful. What is it? How will this be in your best interest in terms of moving forward? Okay. How will this be in your best interest? Ace of Wands, new inspiration. So the Ace of Wands is moving forward with a creative spark, enthusiasm, confidence, new passion, new energy. You are just on fire here. I mean, you'd think that you got the earth energy and the passion right behind you here. Okay. So what else do we get? Yeah, getting to overcome the devil energy and the brokenheartedness, new patterns. Yeah, you're on a brand new beginning. Wow, guys, you're on a brand new beginning. The Ace of Wands, new inspiration after some sort of obsession of some sort of heartbreak. And this is taking control of your mind, Capricorn energy and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then I get the Fool card. This is like you feel like a new chick. Look at all that vibrancy coming through. No wonder, looking beautiful and brave, and you're ready for the adventure. This is travel, having originality and a new beginning on this. Okay, and that's why. I mean, this is what is going to why this is in your best interest. You know, in terms to life surf and develop that inner strength because you've got a new beginning, and it wants you to take the next step towards your dream. You're opening the doors of success. This is goals and mentorship, maybe getting the mentorship that you need, and you're taking the next step in that. Now, what should you be building on within this particular month? What should you be building on during this time? What is it that we get? And what do we get? The transformation. It wants you to build upon the transformative process of this. Maybe you're going to teach this. Maybe this is something that you are building upon, in terms of how to transform, have better control of your emotions and manage and make your beliefs and wishes come true. It's like that. And then I get the 10 of Pentacles, how you transform and bring in legacy, how to transform something. Maybe if some of you are moving from one industry to another, from one job to another, and this is the 10 of Pentacles, to develop legacy, to develop, focusing in on fulfillment. It could bring forth a lot of stability, privilege, tradition, wealth, your roots, your inheritance, how to transform and create a better legacy moving forward in life. And then I get the 4 of Wands. So this is happy home, harmony, and even marriage. So how to transform oneself to build one's legacy and balance out in life. And then with the 4, this is, I don't know, there could be a reunion between you and someone, parties, celebrations, excitement. Oh, this is beautiful. Anything more in terms of what you should be building on this month? Heart and mind union. Did we not just talk about that, guys, from the beginning? Isn't that so true? Wow. Faster manifestations. How to build and to build upon, the highest vibration. How to build upon the high vibration and start playing that. Okay. If you need help, you need to just, listen to those frequencies there. Okay. And listen to different meditations that bring in that growth mindset. So faster manifestations, okay? Interesting. And then anything more in terms of what it is that you need to embrace as a shield of protection on the days you don't feel your strongest. You need to focus in on thinking about things. This is the 4. It wants you to understand, the 4 of Cups, why you were bored in the past, why you were discontent, and why you felt indifferent, and why you had a disconnection in a situation. It wants you to focus in on that, okay, and why. And it wants you to come together with others and then to overcome the obstacle. So this is what it wants to remind you of, you thinking, and it wants to remind you of the light. The 3 of Cups is all about friendships, community, gatherings, and sacred events. It wants you to remind yourself of why you felt indifferent before and what caused a disconnect. Come together with others to share the light of emotions and then overcome and think about, some sort of the 5 of Cups, like some sort of, remember how you were discouraged before. Remember how you were felt resentful, how you felt disappointment before, and how you felt sad before. It wants to remind you of that at the times that you feel that way, and know that the Six of Wands, that you've had victory and success over this, Taurus, that you've achieved the change. You bet you are the change that you wanted to see. You metamorphosized. So this is having that passion to rise above and in your own beauty. And that's what it wants to remind you of, right? Even though some things will be hidden with Pisces energy, and it wants you to, and then I get the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles talks about no longer like, it's like getting more education, providing skill, providing expertise and mastery and dedication towards your commitment to not getting caught up. And it's about creating change. So it's creating, like the spiders creating the web, right, to keep the pentacles. And so it's like how to go for my wishes and put in the work. So maybe some of you are creating programs, some of you are creating teaching, some of you are focusing in on creating stability in some sort of way, and you're taking a very integral approach to that. Okay, so remember that you've transformed. Okay, and even though things will be hidden, you have come so far. Look what you've already been building. Okay, have a different perspective. Yep, you're seeing the other side of a situation. All right. And so you are taking responsibility for your life, and you are now gaining clarity. Taurus. So just remember that you have a different perspective now, and that you've made major expansion in your life. Okay. So anything else that's going to be important for Taurus during this time? What do we get for Taurus? What is it that we get? Well, I don't know what this is. I'm going to take one. The way I visualize my life is how it's going to be. Oh, drop the card, right? Oh my gosh, you guys, that's so perfect for you. All right, and let's take a look at what it is, because remember, you're being that alchemist, right? Your beliefs are coming true. You're making your beliefs come true. And what do I get? In due time, you will be financially comfortable. So this could be that you are creating that right now. Oh, you guys, this is beautiful. Okay, note your comments, like, and subscribe. If you want a personal read, click the link in the description box below. Sending you so much love and light, Taurus, in February. And until next time, namaste.